According to my weather app, it is going to start raining in about an hour. I feel like it looks like I'm drinking an alcoholic beverage at 8 a.m. At least it's not red. These days I don't really walk with headphones. I just go with my ears open to the world. Crazy, I know. I get in these moods every now and then, and honestly, like this phase has been going for a little while. Like I just can't stand music. Like I only listen to music when I'm in the car. I don't listen to it on my laptop when I'm home. I don't listen to it in the shower. I don't listen to it when I'm on a walk. I feel like this year, my Spotify Wrapped, the listening time is gonna be the lowest it's ever been. In college, I used to listen to music when I was in my room. I would walk to class and listen to music. I would listen to music in the gym when we were getting ready to go out. While we were out, like I was always listening to music in college. One day I just snapped. I cannot do this anymore. I don't want to hear another chord. And I just like stopped music entirely because I just could not stand it. That was the first time it ever happened. And I feel like since then, like every couple of months, I just need the world to be silent. Let's just be quiet. It hasn't started raining yet and I do want to shower, but I also am gonna run out and do a few things before it starts raining. Like I want to go get ingredients to bake something later. I need to go return something to Amazon. At least I'm getting my money back from Jeff Bezos. You know, I give it to him, then I get it back. Remember when Katy Perry went to space? My car is disgusting because I haven't washed it since my road trip to New Orleans, and I did hit a lot of bugs, a lot of pollen. So this is gonna be great. I'm gonna get a free car wash. Thanks to the rain. Thank you to the April showers. You can probably hear the lawn guy outside. He's really blowing. It feels like he's like right on top of us. I'm so sorry. Got two things at Kroger because I had every other ingredient that we need. I got a bag of Granny Smith apples and unsalted butter because we are making an apple pie. I'm gonna make a little breakfast before I shower, another coffee, a little bit of breakfast. I think I have bacon and eggs. I do have a potato. I was not meant to make breakfast today, okay? That was like one of the more chaotic meals, like cooking wise. I was cut the potato wrong, too much pepper, everything. I was just like doing things wrong and weird. Look how peppery. Oh, I could have rinsed off the potatoes, but I didn't. I just kept going. I tried to get a lot of pepper off. Imagine you went to a restaurant and your potatoes came out with this much pepper. I never get that upset when I mess up cooking because I'm just like, you know what? It's one meal. Like I have 3 meals a day. There's so many more meals in my future. Like there's no need to get upset over being a bad cook sometimes. But also that mindset keeps me from becoming a better cook, you know, because I'm just like, who cares? Yeah, like they're really peppery. As you could have guessed. They're not inedible necessarily. This looks like an everything bagel. Genuinely looks like an everything bagel. Okay, I'm probably not gonna eat all of these. I'm gonna be honest. My mouth is a little bit on fire. I think I'm gonna try this thing in the shower from Living Proof. It's called High Shine Gloss. You shampoo, condition, remove excess water, put this on, leave for 5 minutes. I'm just gonna like stand in the shower for a while and just like guesstimate 5 minutes. The fact that I can do this in the shower is very enticing because I need some like low maintenance hairstyling things because I'm just like not good at doing my hair. I just never taught myself. I feel like at some point, like in high school or in college, like getting ready to go to things, you have a friend that teaches you or you like sit down and watch a YouTube video and like really teach yourself. And I just like never did that. And it's really coming back to bite me in my late 20s because every single time I go to a wedding, I'm like, I don't know what to do with my hair. I don't know how to do my hair. And I really do need to teach myself and like sit down and like actually learn how to blow out my hair or like curl my hair. 2 years ago, Sarah's New Year's resolution was to teach herself how to do her hair in different ways, or like get better at doing her hair. And I really need to make that a resolution for me at some point. Not this year, maybe next year. I don't know if you can really tell the difference. If it is shinier, I feel like it's very subtle. Like I can't entirely tell, but also my hair is still a little bit damp. So maybe once it's fully dry, it won't get as poofy and it'll be like more sleek. I'm wearing my new Fearless cardigan from Taylor Swift's website. I did purchase one. It's pretty cute. I feel like this is gonna look really cute in fall time. And I like wearing her cardigans like around the house. Like when I wanna like be comfy, but look a little bit cute. Like I feel like they're perfect for that. I'm gonna read on the couch for a little bit, and I'm actually so annoyed that it hasn't started raining yet, because mentally I was ready to like go out and like have a fun day, and I was gonna like go explore and like go to a new bookstore, go to a new coffee shop, whatever. And then I like switched to doing more cozy activities. I just thought it was gonna be that kind of day, but it's just been very gray. The rain has just been pushed back like hour by hour, which I was only looking at the weather app on my phone. Like maybe I could have looked at like a more accurate thing and like known this. It said it was gonna start raining at like 9-10 a.m. and then it just kept getting pushed back. Now I don't even know if it's gonna rain today. There's no point in having a gray sky if it's not gonna rain. It's like if you're gonna be dreary, just give me like full cozy rainy day, you know? Anyways, I'm gonna read my book for a little bit and just pretend that it's raining outside, I guess. Last night I started the book One Dark Window. It's a really popular fantasy duology. I started that last night before bed, and I think I got like 10-ish 15%-ish in. I like it so far, though I don't feel like I'm far enough in it that like something crazy has happened. I'm definitely intrigued by like all of the magic going on in the world that we're in. The first fun twist or like piece of gossip hasn't happened yet, so I'm hoping in this next session of reading that I get a good bit of information. You know what I mean? Like I need something to like really hook me in. I want to look up fan art. In the book, there are these cards that like let people have magic, and they're described as having like velvet trim, and they have different colors, and I really want to look up what people think the cards look like, or what people think the people who have the cards look like. But I don't want to get any spoilers, but I really want to see what people think, so I might risk it and just look it up. I feel like if I look up something really specific, like if I look up the title of the book and the cards, the specific card I want to see, I feel like I'll avoid spoilers. But I don't want to just like look up the book in general and then just like type in fan art, because I feel like that way I might get a spoiler. Anyways, I'm gonna get cozy and I'm gonna read for a little bit and hope I get some rain. Maybe it'll start to drizzle. I read a couple of chapters. I think I'm about 25% in, and I feel like things are picking up a little bit. Like nothing crazy, but they're picking up a little bit. Still hasn't rained. I'm gonna start working on the apple pie. I've made this apple pie recipe twice. I made it one time in our old apartment, and I was just like so behind on everything. Like I started so late, and I didn't realize how long certain things would take, and then I didn't realize how long it has to be in the oven for. We ended up eating it at like 1 a.m. and so I'm just like not gonna do that this time around. Like I'm gonna try to start a little bit earlier. Like I'm gonna start with the dough, and then you put that in the fridge. I'm just gonna start everything early. We also made it on Thanksgiving, but we doubled the recipe, so we had 2 pies. Honestly, it's really good. So we're making it a third time because I thought it would be fun to do for a rainy day, even though it's not raining. But more than that, honestly, my boyfriend has been talking about it for like 2 weeks now. He's like, we should make an apple pie. Like, what if we made an apple pie this weekend? We should buy the ingredients for an apple pie. He's out of town. I'm gonna track his flight and like make sure I know when it lands and like time it, so when he gets back from the airport, I'm gonna pull it out of the oven like right as he's getting home. He's not gonna see it coming, okay? And it's gonna be so fun to see if he smells it when he enters the house, like before I tell him. I'm excited to see if he's like, oh my God, did you make apple pie? Honestly, I got so annoyed that I had to leave the house again. Like, what is this? Like, why does it look like this and it's not raining? This feels very LA. In LA, they get stuff that's called like June gloom or May gray, where it's just like so gray and dreary, but there's like not a lot of rain. It feels like the sun is coming out a little bit. Am I wearing a sweater in 80-degree weather? Yeah. I think my signature is wearing sweaters when I absolutely should not be wearing a sweater. Anyways, we're at Target. We're gonna go in and see if they have the third book in the Powerless trilogy. Fearless came out. It came out at the beginning of this month, and I was planning on coming
to get it then and I just never did. So I need to buy it because I want to read it. There's nothing better, actually. You could argue it's the worst. I'm kind of excited. Like, it's the last book in the series. Like, I don't like finishing a series because, like, obviously that has its own sadness, but there also is something so nice about, like, knowing that you don't have to wait around anymore. It's like, okay, we're done. Except if they don't give you closure on everything that you want closure on, that sucks. Anyways, I'm at Target. It says online that they have it. I don't know why I'm acting like I'm like an animal in a zoo, like pressing up against the glass. I thought that they would have special editions of this book, but they don't, which is like kind of lame. I'm getting that and I'm getting nothing else. Wait, do I need this? God forbid a girl want to try on a few clothes in Target, okay? The music is so loud in here. Some country song is playing, I don't know which one. I grabbed 3 things to try on, and I'm not wearing a normal bra, so we're just gonna make do. This is way too small, okay? And this is a medium. I'm kind of shocked. Honestly, might be able to do an XL. I feel like even a large might be too small. Took off my tank top to try this one on, so my boobs are just like outrageous right now, so I'm holding them. This is pretty cute. I thought it would fit a little bit tighter. It's not giving compression. I should have known better. I just have such an aversion to shorts. Like, I'm just like, oh my God. Like, after winter time, like, I do not want to show my thighs. It takes a lot for me to transition from jeans to shorts. We all have to at some point. I don't know if I'm ready. I just realized that this first top that I tried on is an extra small, and it was just on a medium hanger. So I need to go grab the medium because this is what I was really excited about. Okay, now for why I actually came here. There's only 2 copies left. This is much longer than I thought it was. Pretty thick. Abby's new book. This book I've seen everywhere. There's also Emily Henry's new book. Oh yeah, that just came out like yesterday or 2 days ago. I don't understand why these books come out at Target and they already have the 20% off sticker. They always do that. If someone has the answer, let me know. Always fun to look, but I'm not going to buy anything else, even though I do need this at some point. I own every other copy of her books, but not this one. I've also seen this book everywhere. This is the second book in the duology I'm reading right now. There's the one I'm reading right now on Libby. I need this too. There's so many books that I need. Need maybe isn't the right word, but you know what I mean. This is actually coming up next on my Libby app. I think I get it in like 2 weeks. So this might be on my May TBR, because as you guys know, I recently fell in love with Allie Hazelwood. They have all of the other books in the series. This powerful one, the one that's like a 1.5 book, has sprayed edges. It's kind of cute. I love the collar. I love the fit after we got the correct fit. You guys know my cottagecore preppy ass is loving this cut. This collar, gorge. And only $20. I needed some new spring and summer blouses anyways. Why not today? I fucked up this filling so horribly. Like, I just wasn't paying attention. I think I let the pan get too hot. I did something wrong. Did not look correct. Like, it got really hard. It's supposed to be runny. This is a chunk of the filling that I made on the stove. A hard cluster of sugar and butter. Things are not looking good, okay? But we're just gonna go ahead and make it, you know? Like, maybe all of those little hard clusters will melt in the oven and spread evenly, and we won't be able to tell the difference. Today has been by far one of the worst days of cooking I've ever had. Like, I'm just fucking up left and right. Like, I'm just not paying attention, opening things wrong. I'm doing a horrible job. We need to do the strips to lay on top of the pie. I would do the filling again, but I don't have any more sugar. I simply can't do it again, and I'm not gonna run to the store at this point. Like, it is what it is. I'm not in any rush to buy a rolling pin because there's something so fun about using a wine bottle. How my cooking has been so far today, I wouldn't be shocked if this wine bottle just completely busted all over this pie crust. Like, that would be my last straw.
I also realized after I left the store that I forgot to get more vanilla ice cream. We have this, but it has a little bit of freezer burn. The timing of all of this might be the only thing I do correctly because he did just land, and I feel like hey, I don't want to speak too soon, but I think the timing might